When you want to develop your own personal brands, what is the most important things that you need to do? I'll tell you. The first thing that you need to do is actually to know about yourself. You need to know why you want to develop a personal brand and why it matters. You might say that you want to make money online. You might say that you want to become famous. You want to become an influencer. You want to have your voice being heard across the world. But the thing is, what is the most important thing to do? What is the most important things to you? What is your intentions? Now, money, visibility, famous, that's actually the result of your personal brands. But what drives your motivations is actually the things that will keep you going forwards, will drive your momentum to become even more greater than whatever the things that you are living today. You need to know, without consistency, you will be failed. You are 99% will become a failure. So this is why you need to know your intentions. If your intention is actually to make money, why you want to make money online? Why you want to become an influencer? Why you need that such money? Example that, here's the other ways that I'm going to speak this. If you want to find money, probably you want to give your parents some freedoms. You want to help settle out their mortgage. You want to give your parents a honeymoon vacations that they are so dream to have it. And why is that? Why it's matter for you to help your parents? You need to understand why. So I asking this why question 5 times in a row. And finally, I learned that why I want to do personal brand is actually to help people like you. Money will come after that. But the most important thing is I want to do this because the intention is to help you. So you need to find your own intentions. When you find the roots of all of your intentions, you will have the motivations to do it. And these motivations will turn into your disciplines. And the disciplines will turn into your habits. Without some good habits, you will never succeed online. If you have a wrong intention when you're just first starting out, then you will be doomed to fail. You will not be able to become consistent. I've just watched Yasser Hans that tells people that he's having the success on social media because he posted a lot of content. And how a lot is a lot? It's 25 posts a day. Can just imagine that you make 25 videos per day? And why is that? He is saying this. Yasser told me. Yasser told through these videos that he making 25 videos per day is because he wants to help people. He wants to help people like you by giving you free advice. So I want you to look on these matters seriously. The intention actually drives your motivations. When you want to help people, you will give super valuable, impactful information. The tips and tricks, how to solve their particular issues. When you are in a finance industry example, you want to do closings. There's a multiple way to do closings, but yet you stick to the schedule, you stick to the process, you stick to the what people taught you to be. When I do my closing, I reinvented the wheels. I don't do similar things like other people's. I try to use AI to help me with this. And I did it. And once I did it, I just share it. Because of what? Because I want to help my colleagues to solve these pain issues. And once I did that, I learned that people are looking up to you not because of you are handsome, not because you are charismatic, not because the way you talk, but the things that you want to share. And that's what makes personal brand super fun things to do. It's because it relates to your personal life. It relates to who you are, the things that you want to share, the enjoyment that you feel when you share it. Because when you have the proper intentions, you will have the desire to make more of it. When I give something to people, I don't ask for anything in return. But instead, I just tell myself that God will grant me more of it, so that I can share it more with people. And this is why you need to learn fundamentally. You need to know the roots of your intentions. Again, this is very important things to do. When you're just first starting out, you need to find who you are. What's the things that you have passions? If you have passions in baseball, in basketball, in soccer, the things that you can talk for tremendous amount of time, this is one of the things that you can share to the world. You might never know that somebody else outside there are looking into the information that you have. Oh, I have no specialty. I've learned this a lot. You think that you are no good, you think that you have nothing to offer to the world. But in fact, if you're just 1% above of other people's average people outside there, you have 1% information that can be shared to the world. But you need to have passions. When you have the correct intentions with passions, then you can demonstrate it by telling people. And people can feel your emotions when you talk to the cameras. People can feel the emotions that you have when you do a videos. Whether you want to connect with them, whether you want to be more relatable, or just want to make small money. Regardless, when I see a lot of YouTube contents outside there nowadays, I smell the intentions. They want to tell me some things. Yet, I just watch it. And after 30 seconds, I click off. Why? Because I understand the intention is not giving you super valuable information. The intention is there to give you some things for you to consider, and then they will have a CTA. Book me for a call. Or they have a CTA. Click the link in the description below. Like my videos. The intention is actually the things that derive your videos, the way that you're going to portray yourself in front of your audience. And when you want to make your own personal brand, I want you to make a personal brand that feels authentic, original, yet simple ways to do it. Why simple? If Yasir Khan can upload 25 contents per day, that tells you that if you make things simple, you can do it. Yet, in my current conditions, I'm focusing on 1 YouTube content per day and 3 short form content per day. And I also repurpose some of my description into ads and threads just to make things more fun to do. Because I want to look at it this way. When you want to do something, you need to learn how to make it as productive as possible. You need to learn how to make it as much as possible. Don't look into as soon as possible. That's in your corporate world. When I work into corporate, my boss always tell me, I need this ASAP. I ask them, what is ASAP? As soon as possible. Then I ask her, do you want quality or you want quantity? And she said, she wants quantity with quality. And I said, I can't do that. And immediately, she getting furious. Because I try to voice out my own opinions. But the reality is that, when you're in the corporate world, you're bound to certain things. You need to respect your managers. You need to respect your senior managers or top leadership. But what if they tell you the wrong things? And here's the why an introvert can do a personal brand. Because you have no superiors. You can speak out freely what the things that you want to express. You can just tell the world what your feedback, your opinions. And regardless, people will not watch it. I don't care. But the thing is that you voice out, that matters. When you speak up your own mind, you tell yourself that you have a confidence to speak up. But when you in an environment that's so close up that you need to do this thing in certain ways, that hinders your credibility, that hinders your creativity, you're actually doomed to fail. And that's why I'm saying that working 9-to-5 jobs is not an excuse if you want to develop your own personal brand. In fact, you can use your 9-to-5 jobs working experience and just tell people how you work and how you wish you can do better. Just that. Try to be more relatable to people outside there. There's a lot of people that work in 9-to-5 jobs, yet they are struggling to find their place in the corporate world. Why is that? It's because they are so weak in their personal brand. The way they express things, they just become another person in the corporate world in the shelf. You know, when you go into the corporate world, everyone's like to wear fancy clothes, white dress, black shoes. Because of what? Because they're telling people that I am professional, I am good. And when you just do the same things, it's not your own personal brands. Hence, when I was in the corporate world, I just do things that I love the most. I like to express my emotions. I like to express my thoughts. I like to dress up the way that I want, as long as it's aligned with their code of conduct. So the thing is that, first, you need to know your intentions. And then, when you find your intentions, try to relate yourself with the intentions. Then, try to know what the things that you can offer to your audience. Even 1%, you might think that the information that you have is not valuable, but probably somebody else across the world, I found it so much valuable. Trust me.